a controversial bill has just passed the House that could shrink your paycheck and make it harder to see a doctor. We've dug through the hundreds of pages of the One Big Beautiful Bill to show you what it actually does. Today, we're breaking down the 5 most critical, most shocking changes that take direct aim at middle-class wallets and healthcare for millions. Let's get into it. First up, your taxes. The administration is selling this as a massive middle-class tax cut, but the numbers tell a different story. The bill makes the 2017 tax cuts permanent, with the benefits overwhelmingly tilted towards the wealthiest Americans. For example, the top 0.1% of earners are set to get an average annual tax cut of around $309,000. While the bill has some temporary perks, like an increased child tax credit, the enormous tax cuts for the super-rich are locked in permanently. The relief some families feel at first could easily be wiped out by cuts to other essential services. The second shocking change is how the bill pays for those tax cuts, with deep cuts to healthcare. The Nonpartisan Congressional Budget Office, or CBO, projects these changes could cause as many as 17 million people to become uninsured. The biggest target is Medicaid. For the first time, this bill would force a nationwide work requirement, which experts warn will cause millions to lose coverage simply due to red tape. The bill also guts the Affordable Care Act by letting the subsidies that help people afford their plans expire. Third, what does this mean for you? A future of higher costs and fewer services. When you slash federal funding for programs like Medicaid, the strain on local hospitals is immense. This is especially dangerous for rural towns, where hospitals already operate on thin margins and may be forced to cut services or close down completely. Beyond healthcare, the bill makes deep cuts to food assistance, or SNAP. The CBO estimates the changes, which include stricter work requirements, could kick as many as 3.2 million people off the program. The fourth shocking reality is the price tag. The CBO projects the bill will add roughly $3.3 trillion to the federal deficit over the next 10 years. The argument that tax cuts pay for themselves has been challenged time and again by economists. So, what does a higher national debt mean for you? It can lead to higher interest rates for everyone. That makes it more expensive to get a car loan, a mortgage, or a loan to start a small business. Finally, the bill puts up massive new roadblocks for immigrants and other vulnerable groups. It tightens the rules for a whole range of programs by requiring a Social Security number to claim many key tax credits, blocking even legal residents from some benefits. The new work requirements and stricter eligibility rules for Medicaid, SNAP, and ACA plans will also hit people with disabilities or limited resources the hardest, creating layers of bureaucracy that make it dramatically harder to get help. So there you have it. From tax cuts that favor the wealthy to historic slashes in healthcare and food assistance, this legislation is set to reshape the financial reality for millions. It promises prosperity, but the numbers show it may come at the cost of higher healthcare bills and a ballooning national debt. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these 5 changes has you the most concerned? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. And if you found this breakdown valuable, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. Stay informed and remember truth matters.